Okay. It's been on here a day or so. Take and peel it up. Lay it right back down. See, look, that's, if anybody wants to know, that's there's some damage to this skin, but it was not anything that we did or that I did. It was beforehand. Like they had some wounds. So now I just set that right back down on there, and it's gonna dry. Just let it air dry. Just let it sit just like that. It's not trying to curl on us or anything. Take it. Put it like that if you want to. There's one. Try to take up some of that loose pieces of that plywood. That's it. See how nice that is? Doesn't stink. Nothing. So it might try. I'm thinking maybe it might try to shrink up just a little bit, but that doesn't matter. Let it dry. I'll let it dry until I need it. So that's simple. And it'll stay like that. It won't get like papery. Some of the ones you see for sale are like paper, like they would break almost. And I think those are the ones that are just air dried. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But this one, it's not like that. Oh. Alright. So it's been a couple of days, and I'm ready to put the snake skin, glue it to the tube that I'm going to cast it on. So this is pretty much dry. If you find some parts that aren't, that still have some glycerin or something on them, you just kind of wipe them off. But I'm not going to use the whole thing right now anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Just find you a part that you want to use. I'm putting this on the this Accord kit from Woodcraft. I really like this kit. It's a good kit. And it also, not only is it a nice kit, it also the quality is better. I like it. Try it out. I would definitely recommend it. This was $23 because it's gunmetal. I think the other one's like $22 or something, the chrome one. But another reason I like it is there's enough space from your hardware, or you know, your pieces that you put in. Like if you want to do watch parts pins or something like that, it gives you enough room to cast. So even if you do it completely flat across, when you turn the pin completely flat, there's still room to do it, or for you to have some decent sized pieces on there. So you don't have to do like, you know, stamps or something. I don't know. And that's why I like it on this. But I just like the kit. I just all around, I like everything about it. So, all right, you want to find a part that I always start from the center, just because it's more even. Like if I found a place like over here, it's almost like it's because the scales seem to be bigger in the center and then they get smaller in some place. I don't know. But anyway, just find a part that you want to use. And I'm kind of looking at the design here. Just want to find, you know, kind of even it up. You got some. Why is it so hard? Okay. I'm gonna go right there. So just take some scissors. Look at there. There's enough there to do 47 wraps around there. I don't know. Just try to figure out in your head like how it's going to look on you. And where it's going to end up. The thing we gotta do is paint the tube, because that through that I can actually see it's kind of gold looking. I was thinking about something. I've always done like darker colors on the tube. I got to thinking, I was like, you know, when you pull the skin off of it, it's white underneath. You know, the flesh and the muscle and stuff is white. So I was actually considering trying white with this. It's probably gonna be horrible, but look on this white paper right here, and it kind of, you know. I don't know, it's probably not a good idea because I can see it through there. Or if I put it on something black. Alright, I'm just going to stick with what I normally do. So I'm going to go paint this tube black. Real quick, flat black. I know it seems like I'm spraying a lot on there. I'm really not. I'm just misting it. Very, very light coats. Okay. So I got the tube painted. Man, I'm trying to figure out this design and how I want to do it. I guess I'm gonna start from the end. I guess it really doesn't matter. This one anyway. And it never fails with me in Super Bowl. That's big old club. And I pushed a paint. I think I use my paint. Always some. I miscalculated that or what? Alright, now we gotta get all these little scales off. So, these scales. See if I can move the camera and bring you in closer to do this, because I can't ever tell what you're seeing and what you're not. Okay, so this is sat, this is sat like 2 days now. Got all the scales off of it. Well, I think there's always one left on there because I can never do it right. But so I've gone and looked really good and really picked at that and got all those little dry scales off the best I can, and I think I've got the majority of them. I think I got all of them, but I don't want to jinx myself. So I've got some silicone plugs that I put in here. I put one right here, and I'm going to take lead shot here. BBs or something. These are lead pellets. So I got lead pellets, and then I put these silicone plugs in. Make sure you kind of twist them, get them down in there good. And I take these little pieces of wood right here, and put a little pin through it. So it sits up like that. This is because I don't have one of those resin saver molds for each one of the pin kits that I do. I just do that. Of course, I broke one. So really. Cut this pin down a little bit. So I'll do it like that. That in there like that. Trim these up too. So it sits in there like that. I just use this little mold like this that I made, this silicone mold, so that I can use multiple types of kits in here. Yes, I waste a lot of resin doing it this way, but doesn't matter to me. An ounce of resin wasted is not that big of a deal. So we got that right there. I'm going to mix the I'm going to use polyester resin. Put the amount of hardener in there that you need. This isn't a casting video, so I'm not going to get into like casting. There's plenty of videos out there for casting and what to use and all that. people use Alumilite. Some people, for these types of things, I use PR, polyester resin, which I get from US Composites, I think is that one's from. I got the last gallon off eBay, so just type in Silmar 41, SILMAR 41. I'm not worried about air bubbles and stuff in here because I cast under pressure. I use a pressure pot. Just mix it up. Do it this way so you can see. Always pour it over the blank. Totally covering it. Then I take something like this right here and hit it like that, get all the big bubbles out. One thing you want to do is take this, now I take this out. Once it's got a layer on it like that, I flip it over. You can go ahead and touch the, I go down the scales to make sure there's no air pockets trapped up underneath them. I'm just running this little gasket thing up and down it. And just look at it. In the meantime, make sure you get tons of acrylic all over your hands and stuff like I do. Then get on your pants and I'm not worried about the bubbles in there. If you see any big bubbles, just stick a little toothpick or that little poker thing down in there and get them out. Set this down in there. I cast about 40 pounds, something like that. Everybody says cast as high as you can go. I have not found a difference between 40 pounds and higher. I just don't think it makes a difference. That's for doing this. I don't know about other things like people do pine cones and stuff like that. I don't know. I found that's enough for this type of thing, and without embeds or whatever you call them. Just plain old casting colors. So just got it out of the pressure pot and it looks pretty good. It's hard, but you can still see I can leave fingerprints in it. Not because It's just not totally cured yet. But see it. It's pretty good in there. Can't really see the sides, but the top, I don't see any scales or anything that I forgot, so won't know till we turn it down, which we'll do in a little while.